It's impossible to consider the arrival of the all-new Insignia without briefly reflecting on the tribulations of Vauxhall and its parent, Opel. Red, admittedly, is not the car's color, but another, more subtle shades the 2013 Monza Concept-inspired shape, a raked collection of sophisticated angles, is about as eye-catching as a modern mainstream hatchback currently gets. Its proportions are aided by the introduction of a new modular platform, dubbed E2 by General Motors. Its introduction makes an already ample product even larger, with a wheelbase that's 92 mm longer and an overall car length of almost 4.9 meters, even though the overhangs have shrunk. The extra size is about increasing interior space, particularly in the rear, although it has not been achieved without due attention being paid to the scales. A more innovative approach to build materials has resulted in the body in white being 59 kilograms lighter than before. Depending on engine choice, Vauxhall quotes as much as 175 kilograms being shed overall. Even allowing for its predecessor's datedness, that's a credible reduction, especially for a longer, lower, wider car that is still without a three-cylinder motor. Instead, the lineup is underpinned by a new 1.5-liter four-cylinder petrol unit in 138 bhp and 163 bhp variants and twinned with a 6-speed manual gearbox. The engine is a mildly brawnier development of the 1.4-liter version found in the Astra, although there's also a 256 bhp 2.0-liter engine, which, alongside an 8-speed automatic gearbox, comes with the added incentive of a GKN-supplied all-wheel drive system based on the firm's torque vectoring twin-stir clutch pack arrangement. On the diesel side, the bulk of the volume will be attributed to the 1.6 Turbo D, available in 109 bhp and 134 bhp outputs, while the range is headed by the 168 bhp 2.0 Turbo D tested here. All come with a 6-speed manual gearbox as standard, with an 8-speed automatic optional on the top-line 2.0 Turbo D. But in the new version, courtesy of a 30 mm drop in the hip point, hugely improved seats and a judicious raising of a more imposing center console, Vauxhall's flagship has become a car much better able to have you sink into it. This low-key but telling upgrade of driving position predisposes you to like, or at least forgive, much of what's going on around it. In the Insignia's case, there's much to objectively appreciate. Any horror show memory of the previous car's button-heavy arrangement of switchgear has been swept aside. The model now wisely partitions its functions at different levels of the dashboard and retains physical buttons for only the sought-after functions. Flanking the latest 8.0 in infotainment screen, you'll find the volume control, home, back and a track, radio skipper, essentially everything you need 90% of the time. This level of sound thinking pervades most of the cabin. Certainly, it appears evident enough in the rear, where, as promised, the Insignia seems less pinched in vital places. The 25 mm quoted gain in shoulder and knee room paying particular dividends.